6 ways to non-dual. Number 2 is math. Just some really simple math will help us understand that there are not two things inside of you. One of my favorite stories is a Zen story about 10 guys way back in the day. They go on a trip. They come to a big river and they have to swim across the river. So they all swim across the river. They get on the other side, they're putting on their clothes and stuff, and they think, wow, we better make sure that everybody in our party got across the river, so let's count. They get in a circle, and the first guy counts. He's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One of our guys is missing. Everybody panics and they're like, oh, it looks like everybody's here. Let me try it. The next guy tries it and he starts, counting with the guy to his right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no, one of us is missing. They're like panicking. And finally a monk comes walking along and he's like, what's the problem? Why are you guys panicking? They're like, one of our people is missing. And they showed how they got in the circle and counted it. And the monk laughs and goes, oh, you're all here. Let me show you how it works. Simple math. So you stand in the circle, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They were forgetting to count themselves. This is the exact same thing that happens in the non-dual state. We see everything happening and don't notice ourself, the one that's noticing what's happening. So just think about that for a second. You are sitting there watching this video. Who are you? Just exactly as if you were in the circle. You're the one counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can't see yourself. You can see me, but you can't see yourself. You look in a mirror, you actually see the reflection of yourself. You don't see yourself. You cannot see your face. You cannot see your eyes, right? Simple, simple math. Now, here's another little fun math tip, is the idea of zero. We live here in this modern world. I'm doing this video. It's 2023. We're so modern. We have everything. We understand zero, the very idea of zero. It fills our whole life, all of our math, all of our technology, our computers, everything is based on the idea of understanding zero, that zero is nothing. This isn't a natural human observation. It took centuries of mathematicians to figure it out, believe it or not. It used to be that, like to count to 100, every single number was its own thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, blah, 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 blah. A different word for every single number, because it wasn't until somebody figured out that, oh, go up to 9, and then you just take a 1 and you have a placeholder 0, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, take a 2, put a 0, phew, all of our math is based on that. Why? Why couldn't we just figure out 0 from the very beginning? It's because you can't see 0. You can look out at a field and you can see 3 sheep. It's like, oh, there's 3 sheep. You take 2 sheep away, you got 1 sheep. Simple math. 1 sheep. 3 minus 2 is 1. Take 3 sheep, add a sheep. Now you've got 4 sheep. Very, very simple. This was figured out a long, long time ago. But if there aren't any sheep at all, you just simply cannot. There's nothing to see. So coming up with this idea of 0 is actually the basis of all Eastern mysticism, because it was the mystics that figured it out first. There can be nothing. And notice how when you think that, how it kind of just stops things in your mind. there can be nothing. But your left brain can't grab onto it and see it, really grasp it, understand it, because there's nothing there. It's kind of like in a CSI or movies, right? Or any kind of law. Basic law is based on the idea that you cannot prove innocence. You cannot prove that something didn't happen. You can prove that something did happen. You can't prove that something didn't happen. Same thing with zero. So just stop for a second and just think about that zero. It's nothing. And so I remember hearing this from my teacher many years ago. He was like, enlightenment is just seeing nothing. And I just automatically turned the idea of nothing into something. He actually meant nothing, actual nothing. Stop again. Nothing. Now we're going to do a quick little experiment. You're going to close your eyes and just see nothing. And then when there's nothing in there, the only thing left is the person who is looking at the nothing, who is experiencing the nothing. And that is you. So seeing nothing is just a very simple way to stop the constant rush of perceptions. So let's do that. Breath in, relaxed, normal, nothing tricky about it at all. Just close your eyes. Nothing. Step back into who is experiencing the nothing. That's you.